I go.
What is it about this night, my niece? Our foes all seem to have redoubled their efforts, even re-tripled in some cases, I dare say. As long as it's all due to your strange underworld practices, according to our little Artemis.
I got this.
Surging on. Ashes. Cheers, Gunny. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You vanquished Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, as well as the Titan of Foresight and his ally, in spite of how the vow of rivals filled them with such might. I fear, however, that the vow's full power shall be near impossible to overcome. Dark side.
Together we shall. I'm ready. Beautiful.
A word, please.
Hail, Onyx.
I trust you are to thank for having shaken my son Hypnos from his slumber and compelled him to return. He had been doing fairly well in his responsibilities, up to a certain point.
Please forgive him, O Knight. He must have fallen into such a state as a defensive response when the Titan Kronos struck. I am relieved he's well, assuming that he is.
He is himself. His brother Thanatos is pleased to have him back, as is your own. Thank you for looking after him.
Of course.
I sense a difference now within the underworld's depths, yet the environment itself is much the same. Those who oppose you still oppose you, so that you may now retrace some of your steps. It shall result in different outcomes, certainly.
Chaotic might. You can't stop me anymore. Mindless wretch.
Thought I was due to catch a break once all the fighting and whatnot had simmered down, but no. The fighting must go on. Which, come to think, is no surprise. I mean, it's us. We find a way.
Set. Got here as quickly as I could. Hold still. Keep going. you are.
Moonlight.
This one is just for you, Artemis. So don't even think about giving it to your nymph friends. Not even Callisto, no matter how threatening her bare form may be.
Okay, if you insist. But what am I supposed to do with it? I travel light, and lately haven't often stopped by home.
How about you stash it away, under a rock or in a hollowed stump or some such place? And one of these nights we can enjoy it for ourselves.
Now that is a proper plan, Sister Millenary. I'll hold you to it, though, you realize. How about we wait until the moon is new? Don't want Sister Selene getting the wrong idea.
Fine. You haven't seen Nemesis tonight, have you? Not that she should be anywhere near here, as opposed to keeping watch over the gateways at the crossroads.
I haven't seen her, no. But I was tracking her. Those footprints are only slightly harder to spot than she is. She's not supposed to be out here, is she?
That she is not. She's just trying to make herself useful, I get it. And the Fates themselves know that I could probably use the help. Though, how have you two been?
We each need company, we each need solitude. The same old thing. She's frustrated, which can go a couple of ways depending on the night. Anyway, she's a big girl. For you. My strength is yours. I was never here.
I found something.
It'll be all right. Be at peace. Olympus, I accept this message.
Very well.
Farewell, Lord Charon. Whalers again. Onward.
Good. She and I don't always chat, running around a lot, being discreet and all, but we exchange a knowing look from time to time.
Here, fishy. To me. Another figment.
Oh, truly?
With me brother over me. Where do you think he gets his gear?
Here he comes. My chaos curse subsided.
Now that you've seen some samples of my work, perhaps you'd like some for yourself.
I do have gold to spare. Hecate?
You look upon the oath of the unseen night after night, but do you understand as yet the lesson it imparts?
Fear manifests at night. Either we give in to that fear, or we become its cause.
Either give in to fear or become its cause. Your words, not mine, though I concur with them. Let us become that fear for one another once again.
Return to Shadow now.
Victory. Mind getting that for me?
Out of the woods. Your father and his brother Zeus were generous enough to give me an opportunity to be of some small service to the underworld. The Isles of the Blessed are the finest spots in all Elysium, and I shall certainly keep them that way.
That's a high honor you've been given, Grandfather. Some of the greatest mortal heroes must be there. Shall the new responsibility leave you with time enough to meet like this?
Oh, I should think it shall be more convenient than before. Elysium is really not that far. You shall have to visit at some point, once your father's underworld renovations are complete, which I suppose may take another age.
Father does seem the exacting type. Well, all the best in the new role. Fate's willing. See you soon in Tartarus.
Retrace your steps with care.
Farewell, Erebus. Ooh. Some bones for later use.
Choose your path.
Waiting there, feeding your temptation. Do you stay or do you dare?
Look upon me. See you in the crossroads. Golly, get it.
Pages of dreams glimmering, dive in and down we go.
To do this again.
I can barely reach you as it is within that murk, and you seem even farther away now. The very outskirts of your father's realm, is it? That's not the customary path into the underworld. If you please.
Spouts are up. Jump. You're still wallowing in misery trying to see your reflection in a muddy pool. Why not just relocate? The waters aren't like this everywhere.
We'll never leave you, man. I got us into this. I'll find a way to get us out, okay? So don't you quit on me. We'll figure something out. Just need to stay focused. No distractions.
Salutations.
Okay.
Got it.
It is I.
A shining bounty, riches of dreams glimmering, diamond.
There.
We're up in lights! Come to heckle us some more, lady. Well, it won't work. No matter what you do, this crowd thinks it's all part of the act. They're not just here for the music, but the full experience.
And watching you and your band get trounced repeatedly is the experience you're seeking to provide. You artists truly do make sacrifices for your craft.
That's right. I've given everything to reach this point in my career, to reach this very moment on this very stage, and I'm prepared to give even more. What about you? She's all mine.
Finally. Golly, fetch. Thanks, little one. Which one would help?
Have a good evening.
To firmer ground. What do they want? This is my father's realm. Shielded up. Here, little fish. And caught. It's a tearjerker. Best stay out of its way.
Once I'm finished with the work, I'm getting paid.
There they are. Then let's go.
Done. Fair is fair. Ran into Artemis back there. Between her and now me, we must have done half the heavy lifting for you tonight.
Must be what I deserve, though, right? And don't worry, there should be plenty of foes ahead whom I shall have to deal with on my own. How is the goddess of the hunt this eve?
Seems well enough. We had a decent chat. Was beginning to think she's been avoiding me a while, though I can't imagine why she'd want to do a thing like that.
Nor I. Good. I think I'm finished here. Let me past. You're not alone. You're not alone. Not alone. Not alone. This shall help. Help. Flourish and reveal my path. It's cleared up in the name of hate. Hades. I'm ready for you. In you go. In the name of Hades. As soon as possible here, boy.
Even the hottest flames can be extinguished, though the three-headed guardian of hell could always summon more.
You're safe now. You're all right. Done there. Here goes. 5 chambers left.
lowest depths, daughter.
Got them, golly. Get him, golly. This does not belong to you. Family. Nicely done.
We don't want those around. That little poem we gave you, we commissioned a very small number using only the finest gemstones, and always meant for you to have one once you were of age.
Well, surprise. And thank you. Not only is it beautiful, but it makes me feel more connected to the two of you.
Palms are said to have that effect. One could eat just a handful of their seeds and never want to leave the underworld again.
Goodbye, daughter.
I shall return. Olympus, I accept this message. Here's the gold. Shored up.
See you later.
Refreshing.
Welcome.
Odd. All of this looks entirely the same, and so do you, Titan. I had expected that perhaps this night had something new for me in store.
Oh, do not sound so disappointed, granddaughter. If you wish for me to muster some newfangled trick of mine in order to enliven these proceedings, I am happy to oblige. to those who swear allegiance to the gods.
No, I could have beaten him.
Fates protect you. Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely due to some unfortunate result. One I might have easily anticipated in the past, but not anymore.
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking. I'm fairly accustomed to such outcomes at this point. It's interesting to know the fates are not forcing it along, that it's all in my control, and all my fault.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the fates have no more influence at all. How frustrating, not knowing whether our actions have been preordained or not.
I try not to think on it too much.
Oh, hey.
Returned again. You saw that Hypnos brought something for you. A special order from the house, so I was notified. And I don't mean that little pile yonder where he used to doze.
I have. At first, I thought it was a place of rest there in the training grounds, but it's a means by which I can connect more deeply to my dreams, to my worries and such.
Melinoway, the point of resting is to set your worries well aside. But I know some are inescapable, and if this is a means for you to still these restless corners of your mind, then so be it. Do take what time you wish with that.
I might as well.
May I assist you, Goddess?
Were you aware that Scylla and Charybdis had teamed up?
Oh, you could certainly say that. Why do you ask?
I caught their latest performance. It was quite a spectacle, to say the least. You could have forewarned me that the two were working in concert.
Goddess, forgive me, but I thought it was quite common knowledge that Scylla and Charybdis were collaborating. It's not a new development at all.
Perhaps I merely missed the news.
I don't see how you could.
Uh-oh.
Icarus. Ready to come out? Hey, ever tried ambrosia, Icarus? Because if not, you're about to. Given your inclination and availability, of course.
As a matter of fact, no. I've not tried ambrosia before, and I've never had the inclination till you asked me just now. You sure it'd be all right? The other shades are watching us, Melly. They admire you so much, and probably would wish I was dead if I wasn't already.
Oh, don't worry. If any of those shades get too envious, the only attention they'll end up getting is from Nemesis. Why would they even care? I see them more than you.
Well, it's just, as mortals, many of us could get jealous. Especially when we'd see someone we cared for with somebody else. Hard to explain, but I think it all stems from our instinctively knowing how little time we have.
But you all have eternity now that you're here. Provided Kronos hasn't yet irreparably ruined everything. Though I suppose we gods can also have those types of feelings.
Really? Oh, come on, name one thing that's ever made you envious, Melly. You seem so comfortable the way you are, and with everything you have. I've never seen you want for anything that isn't yours.
Then you haven't been paying attention. I'm envious of Headmistress, for one. I'll never be half the witch she is, nor look nearly as elegant in hats.
All right, I stand corrected. You're envious of the hat of the Witch of the Crossroads. Now, can we try the drink already, eh? Could always spare some for the other shades.
Then let's drink to the shades of the Crossroads.
Wow, I have never had something like that in my entire life. Or death. The gods just regularly drink this stuff.
Some of them, anyway. Full bloom.
Having vacated the crossroads in all haste, the until recently long dormant incarnate of sleep delivered certain articles in show of gratitude, and perhaps more.
I ended his dreams, and in a way, he ended mine.
And how's Callisto doing? Everything all right with her? Still frolicking around the woods up there, or what?
Oh, she's been fine. Plenty of nymphs and beasts to keep her company. She knows that my assignment is long-term, and I can't be in touch by Boone. Though you're all right?
More or less. Plenty to do around here lately, though I don't get to do it all. But making sure I'm getting my fair share.
You haven't changed a bit. I'll see you, Nem.
Yeah, see you too.
Should be here soon enough. Good evening, broker.
Move in shadow.
Smart. The sheer might of Lord Charon.
Toughening up.
Zorafat. Nurgle. The dark power of Nyx now in my hands.
Now that is quality.
The aspects of the Nocturnal Arms.
All that was a myth. Well, I hope you learned your lesson, kiddo. You thought I had become more powerful than any foe you'd ever faced, only to discover your augmentation of bone density did not do all that much.
Commander, I feared the worst when you acted as though you were, well, drunk with newfound power. I'd never seen that side of you before.
Nor shall you see that side of me again, provided you don't make a habit of casting incantations you get from strangers.
But you're not a stranger. You're a trusted ally, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but look, forget it, all right? Just tip me like you used to. I don't even care.
Very well.